Online people, tell me, did you try at least? I told you Nana before, these Linux commands, if you practice, then only you'll get to know. If you listen the classes and then if you just tell me the answer, that is not sufficient. I have power to inject in your brains. If I ask the question, you'll be able to answer it. But whenever you open the laptop and try to put command CP, after CP, what should I put, sir? You forget. For that reason, practice is super important, especially in DevOps. In AWS, I have injected all theory, logics, in certification questions, interview questions, practicals, projects, everything I've injected. But especially this DevOps, practice is important. Okay, all right. So quickly, can you list down the commands that we have learned in our last class? Before that, should I go and launch EC2 instance? Meanwhile, let's go and quickly launch EC2 instance so that will be running. Tell me how to do it. New people, old people, you can relax. New people, tell me now. So, Linux. Which one? Red Hat. And here, T2 micro. And then going for 730, edit. And here, 1A, select the existing secret groups, default. And then let's go and launch. So do you remember in our last class, I have written this for your reference? Okay, quickly, meanwhile, that machine is coming up. You tell me each command what is doing for. Let's have a quick interview. Okay, what is the command to list the files? This is mock interview. Everyone, I want you to speak up, open your mouth and then tell. Everyone online, put it in the chat. So what is the command to list the files? ls. What is the command to list the hidden files? ls minus al. Now here we call it as hyphen, also we can call it as minus. I have been habituated as minus. For that reason, I call it as minus. But in real time, in interviews, if we ask, is it minus or hyphen, you can say hyphen. And you can also say that, your wish, you can put whichever you want. And which is the command to list the files based on or sorting order or based on the time creation of the file? ls minus ltr. ls minus ltr. Very good. Whenever you log into the EC2 instance, by default, you will be in which user? EC2 minus user. What is that? EC2 minus, very good online. EC2 minus user. So EC2 minus user is a normal user or root user? Normal user. Normal user is representing with what symbol? Dollar. Which one? Dollar. And if you want to elevate the permissions, what's the command that we used? Sudo minus. Okay, sudo minus yes, sudo minus I, sudo su. So whenever you use this command, you will be into root. So what is the symbol that you get for the root user? Hash. Which one? Hash. So this is what we have learned. And I have written so many commands. My entire screen is very clumsy. I want to clean it up. So what's the command that you use? Clear. Which one? You are answering Linux interview questions. Nice. You see the update that you are having? Right? Good. Okay. Now I want to see your history. Linux history, not your browsing history. Which one? Okay, which one here? Linux history. What is the command here? History. Now, I have done sudo hyphen yes. I have done sudo hyphen yes. I am into the root. I want to come back to the normal user. Exit. Which one is that? Exit or control T. Which one is that? Control. Fantastic. I want to know in which directory I am at the moment. PWT. What's the PWT full form? Present working directory. By default, you will be in which directory? Home directory. What is the path of home directory? /home/ EC2 minus user. Now I want to go to some other directory. Let's say etc directory. What is the command to what is that? CD space /etc. /etc meaning whichever the directory that you want to use, you can go. What's the command here? Change directory. What is that? CD. Say that CD. Now I want to create one directory. What's the command? mkdir. Good. I want to remove the directory. rmdir. But if you have a directory and you have files inside it, will rmdir will work? Answer is no. What's the command that we use? rm minus rf and then that directory name. Fantastic. Fantastic. I want to create one empty file. What's that? Touch and then file name. What's that? Touch and then file name. Good. I have created a file. What is it? So just now you said using touch command we have created a file. That is empty file or not? What is the another way of creating the file? That is vi. Which one is that? Vi. So using vi we can create another one also. Cat command. Which one? Cat. Can you tell me the syntax of cat? Cat greater than and the file name. What is that? Cat greater than and then file name. So using this instantly we can create the file and we can input the data here or not? Yes, we can input the data. If you want to say control T. Now if you want to see the content of the file. Cat and then file name. Cat and then file name. Do you understand the difference between absolute path and relative path? Do you know the difference between absolute path and relative path? What is the difference? What is absolute path? Say that complete path. Say that online, everyone. So here absolute path meaning complete path. Let's say for example I create a directory called test directory. What's that? Test. I can give cd test. That is relative path. What is that? Complete path meaning this test directory is in your which directory? Home directory. Correct? So if you're giving cd space /home /ec2 hyphen user /test, that is called what? Absolute path. Which one is better? Absolute or relative? Relative is better. But if you want to go to some other directory which you don't know, then go for absolute path. You understand? Right? Now I have in my directory, I have so many files. Python files are there, Java files are there. And there are few files which is starting with Java. I want to list only the Java files. What's the command? ls java star. Very good, very good. ls java star. That meaning list whichever the file that you want, put Java and star. Whichever the file is starting with Java, everything will be listed. Instead of creating a file called Ramesh, I created as Mahesh mistakenly. So I have what? Mahesh file. Can you rename it to Ramesh, please? What's the command? Full command. MV from where to where? From Ramesh to Mahesh. Yes or no? So what's the command that we use here? MV. Now, Ramesh is a file. Inside that there are a lot of nice content is there. So he has written one nice shairi, nice poetry, right? We used to say, okay, I don't want to take the shairi today, right? So here, I want to copy the same one, right? Tami's already said something. Okay, fine. So yeah, so here, if you want to copy the same file into another file, what's the command that we use? Cp source file and then target file, destination file. Okay, very good. And then I have a directory called test directory. Inside it, so many files are there. Only cp test command will work here. If you have all subfolders and sub files inside it, no. What's the command that you use? Cp minus r. Fantastic. Yeah. I have a file. A lot of data is there. I'm not interested to see that much data. I want only first 5 lines. What's the command that we use? Head minus n, and you need to put the number. What number, how many lines that you want, you can put it in the file name. That is head top 5. If I want bottom 5, tail. Wow. And in my file, I have a lot of data, but I want it in sorting order. What's the command? Sort minus r. What is that? Sort minus r. Okay, fine. These are chuma. We don't use sort. Small people will play with sort commands. We don't. But do we sort any data inside our? Let's say we have some index.html file is there. Do we sort it? Do we have Java Python script is there? Do you sort it? These are chuma files, so I am just putting sort command. Okay. Next, I have 2 files now. What's that? I have file 1 and file 2. Both looks very similar, twins. But somewhere one mole is there, little bit different. Yes or no? 2 twins you can see, right? But we can be able to identify by seeing it? No. But what we can do, somewhere little bit difference will be there. So by seeing the files, you cannot see whether those 2 files are. It looks similar. But if you want to see the comparison between, what's the command that we use? CMP. What's that here? CMP file 1, file 2. You put it. CMP will show you only the is there difference are there or not. But if you want to see the actual difference, what's the command that you use? Diff. What's that? Diff hyphen u file 1 and file 2. And our Subhash created his personal file, but he has stored somewhere. And I logged into the Linux machine, and I know that Subhash has created his file with a name called starting name is what? Give some. Okay, so let's say for example Pushpa. What's that? Pushpa. So he's storing that movie somewhere in the Linux machine, but we don't know the exact path here. So if you want to know that where is Pushpa, what is the command that you use? Find. What is that? Find. And find, you put find, and then what do you need to put the path. Where exactly that you want to search. You want to search in roota, you want to search in home directory, you want to search it where. You put that and then hyphen name and you put the Pushpa. But if you don't know, can you put Pushpa star also? Yes or no? Because I don't know the full name of the file. But I know it is starting with Pushpa. So Pushpa star, if you put it, what will happen? All the files will get listed. And what is greater than symbol will help you to redirect or not. So you can create the file using cat greater than symbol, and if you use double greater than, what is the meaning? Append. What is that? Append. You have passed the Linux interview. Guys, tell me. This is very vast. It is very nasty to say this. Most of the people didn't even practice, but you are able to answer all the comments. That meaning I've injected in your brains or not? Yes or no? Tell me honestly online. Yes or no? Fantastic. Who will inject Linux comments? Yeah? It's very hard to inject Linux comments, right? Yeah. Good enough. So this is what we have learned in our last class. So today, let's move on. Yeah. Even on day to day, no regular admins is more than these comments. Correct? See? Thank you, Harish. Right. So whatever this, even I will be teaching. Yeah, it covers all and everything. Yes, very good. See, I want my online experience people to back me up sometimes, like Harish and everyone. He's a manager actually. They knows what exactly that commands that we use in real time. Right? If these people says it, yes, other people, those who are players will understand. Yes, we are learning real time. And remember, I know only one time. Which time? Real time. Right? So please concentrate. Okay, Nana. So my machine is ready. Let's go and log in. And let's have some fun with some other commands. Open which one? MOBA? Extra. Okay. And then tell me. SSH. Copy the host. And here, specify here. EC2 hyphen user. SSH here. Private key. Select the PEMA PPK. Okay. All right. So you have the weapon here, the notepad. So as I told you, I'll be sharing all these things in your Google Classroom, so that you can practice it. So those who have completed all the formalities, you'll get it. Okay, fine enough. So let's move on to it. First, what I do, clear. What is our first formality that we need to do? Sudo minus es or I. Sudo hyphen I. So now I'm into which user? Root user. So if I want to know what is my present working directory, what is the command? pw. But as I have did sudo minus I, that meaning I have went into the which user? Root. So that's the reason why it went to root. But is it good to work on the root or is it good to work on home directory? Home directory. What's the command to go to home directory? cd/home/ that's it. Now let's go to, I'm in my home directory. This is my home. Remember, is it good to be in the other's home? It's good to be only in your own home. Everyone have their own homes. If Subhash has logged into this mission, Subhash has his own home directory or not? What's his home directory? /home/Subhash. Is it good to go in that home directory? Is it good to go in his home directory? No, everyone have his own home directory. Okay, now let's have some fun. Let's say, for example, you know what is the command to list the files? ls, hidden files minus al. So here it is. Yeah, correct, Dinesh. So the thing is here, I don't know about ls arguments. Here what we are providing hyphen al. I want to know more arguments of ls. So there is something called help command. What command? So here we have ls hyphen help. You need to put. What's that? So if you hit it, so do you see ls related all options that here we get from the Linux? Do you see hyphen a represent what? All. Hyphen capital A is what? Hyphen b is what? Hyphen c is what? So here we can mention hyphen I is what? Hyphen l. We are using hyphen l or not? L is for what purpose? Long listing format. So like this, if you want to get some help of any command, what's the command that you use? Command and put what? Hyphen help. Exactly, Dinesh. So in real time also, it's highly impossible that every real time guy, you and me, remembers all the commands. Not possible. You think that in real time experience people knows everything? No, they don't know. Tell me yes or no. They don't know. So and then if you want to know the information about it, so help command is the one which we use. What's the command? ls hyphen help. And also you can use man meaning manual. So if you want man ls, so you can read everything about the ls. You see this? Not only ls, you can put any command also. If you want, let's say for example, I want to know information about copy. Tell me how do I do it? cp hyphen got it? I want to read the entire thing about cp. Man cp. So this help command, please, it is very important because sometimes if you don't know, you need to use the help commands. Clear enough? So what's the command that we have used here? Help command. So let us put here what's the command ls hyphen hyphen help, or you can use man ls. Good. Okay. Now here we have something called which command. What's that? Which? Can you tell me? We are using ls command. Sorry, which command? ls command. I told you in our starting days of Linux history, all the binaries are stored in which directory? /bin. Which directory? And in that binary, ls is a program or not? cp is a program or not? mv is a program or not? Every command is a program. Where are all these programs are stored? In /bin. And if you want to know ls, where is that program? You put which ls. Say that. Which ls? Where is ls? In the bin directory. So if you want to see where is that executable of that particular command, you need to use which command. Which command? Which command? I mean, which command is here? Which command? So okay, if I say which cp, see bin cp. You tell me one more command. Which? Move. Okay. And which mk they are. See, all these commands are in which directory? Bin directory. So bin directory is very important or not? All these executables are in which directory? Bin directory. Okay. Now many people ask, sir, I want to open calculator, sir. I want to open calculator. In Linux also we can open calculator. You know that? We can do calculations. Many people don't know this. Let me tell. Simple command. BC. What's that? BC. Ooh. When I say BC, is it showing what it says? What's the error? One more time. Say that. Command not found. Command not found meaning, see, in DevOps and in Linux, whenever you get an error, with that error only you can find a solution. Remember, what it says in the command not found. That meaning whatever the command that you are executing, Linux doesn't know that. Linux doesn't know. That meaning that software is installed, that library is installed here, the package is installed here. No. So what is the command to install? Say that. Online, everyone? Did we learn this or not? Yum install -y. Which one? BC. Let's see. So it is downloading, it's connecting. Calculator, Vishwanath. Okay, it is downloading, blah, 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 complete, clear. And now type which one? BC. It started. Tell me one calculation. Tell me one sum. 2 plus 2. Tell me something bigger. 150 plus? Plus 160. Yeah. Okay, put it. Very good. 100 into 100. You understand? So here, Purnima, BC meaning a calculator. The shortcut of this calculator is what here? BC. So here, if you want to do anything, 120 divided by 4, like this. So all kind of calculations. Okay, 12 plus 2 into 4. See? Guys, can you tell me how to resolve this? Oh, which one do we get? 12 plus 2 need to be calculated or 4 into 2 into 4 need to be calculated? This one need to be calculated and then added to this. Basic math. Okay, fine, bod mass. So, but I'm not going for it. But you understand? That is very funny to reach. Just for fun, I showed you. Okay, next another one is calendar. What's that? CAL. CAL represent what? Calendar. So this calendar shows the present calendar, which is January 2025, and then 7. But if you want to see your own birthday calendar, we can see it. Tell me your calendar. Which month? So what? Which month? What? Okay, August. Let's see. AG. Which year? 2002. Okay. You see which date? First, and you see you're born on Thursday. Right? So here, yeah, basically correct. Thank you. Right? So here, you understand? So if you want to see the calendar, generally many people have this habit. So sir, I want to know my exactly when did I born on which date and all. So you can find it from here. Generally, you can go for internet and find it, right? But you can do it from here itself. Okay, clear. Was a little bit quick. Okay. In which directory I'm now here? Home directory. So can you tell me here how to create a directory? mkdir test1 I'll create. Which one? Test1. ls. Test1 is there. What is the command to go inside? cd test1. Where I'm now? Inside test1. Again, create one more directory. mkdir test2. Go inside. cd test2. Create one more directory. Test3. Go inside it. cd test3. And if you want to know in which directory you are in, what's the command? pwd. Do you see this here? And now what's the command to go back? cd dot dot, correct? cd dot dot. But you can do in one shot. There is multiple way to go for it. cd dot dot, cd dot dot, cd dot dot. How many times you need to do? cd dot dot to here, cd dot dot to here, cd dot dot to here. But instead of that, I do cd dot dot. How many directions back you need to go? One more cd dot dot. How many directories will go back? 2 directories. You are in here. So if you go here, enter, and if you do pwd, where are you now? So this is one directory, this is second directory. And if you want to go back one more, cd dot dot is enough. Getting it? So if you want to go multiple directories in the back for at a time, so what's the command that you use? cd, tell me, cd dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot. How many you want, you can go for it. Easiest way. Because sometimes, right? Sometimes you will be working very deeper into the concepts, very deeper into the directories. So if you want to quickly go back, many people will do like cd dot dot, cd dot dot, cd dot dot, cd dot dot, they'll put it. But here what you do is just put cd dot dot slash dot dot slash. How many directories that you want to go back, use it. So that was on cd dot dot. So did we learn about head and tail? Did we learn about pwd? cd dot dot, cd dot dot, and cd slash. Okay, tell me if I do cd slash, where will I go? What is this? Not you thinking. What is this? And what is that slash? Online people are saying, sir, what are you showing? We don't know. Okay, so what is that here? Slash. Slash represent what? Root, right? Where I'm going now? Root, no? So why are you saying home directory? If I want to go home directory, what I put? Slash home I put, no? Right? So here, which one I put? If I put cd slash, where I'm going now? Root. How do I know that? pwd. But where you are? Understood? So cd slash slash represent always root. That was yes. So did we learn about absolute path and relative path? Yeah. And then here, what we have in here, we have something called who. What's that? Who. And also who am I? So who am I command says that who are you? With what user that you have logged in. That is called who am I. What's the command? Because sometimes in real time what we do is we will create multiple users. We will create multiple users in Linux. You will be switching from one user to another user, one user to another, and you will get confused which user I am in now. So what's the command that you use? Who am I? And hostname minus I. Say that, na? Hostname minus I shows you the IP address. Very important. What is the command to find the IP address of the machine? Hostname minus. Say that one more time. Online it is. What is the command here? Hostname minus I. What it shows? IP address. Where? Public. Private. So here, yeah. So similarly, is it private IP? Yes. What is this? In AWS we learned. You're all my AWS experts, right? In AWS, what is the default IP that you get? Private IP. Additionally, if you want public IP, can you assign it or not? So if you are inside the machine, what is this? Which IP is that? Private IP, right? Vishwanath is asking, what is the difference between public and private? Clearly visible. Public or private? Public meaning public. Private meaning private. Hey, where is that person? I'll come. So here, Vishwanath, then a simple public meaning where it is available for the public. Let's say, for example, wherever you go outside, you are public or not? Your bedroom is, your veranda is public. Your outside road is public. Public meaning which is exposed to everyone. Private meaning which is not exposed to everyone. Simple as that. So now you tell me here, sir, what an example, sir. I mean, I can take this in two ways, sir. I mean, what an example, sir. Another one is, wow, what an example, sir. Okay, fine. So here, then a private IP is meaning, can you connect to the private IPs directly? No. If you want to connect to your machine, you need to have which IP address? Public IP. Connect with the public IP. If you go inside, you will get the private IP. So what is the command? What is the command to see the IP address of the machine? Hostname minus I. Say that one more time. Hostname minus I. And if you put just the hostname, it will give the name of the server. Hostname. What will give? Hostname. I told you now, for every machine we have two things. What are those? Hostname and then IP address. See, basics never, it will come definitely, right? Every device has two things. What is hostname and then IP address? If you want to see the IP address, what's the command? Hostname minus I. If you want to know the just only name of the server, hostname. I'm clearing it. Okay. And now, if you want to set, okay, what's the name of the, what is the name here? Machine name? What's the machine name? IP-1 blah 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 dot ap south compute dot internal is my server name or host name. Is it good to be like that? Can you give a nice name? So if you want to, can you set the name of the machine? Yes, we can set the name of the machine, right? So what is the command to set the name of the machine here is, say with me, hostnamectl. Say that, hostnamectl. Very good, Srikan. Set hyphen hostname. What are you setting? Hostname. What are you setting? Hostname. What is the name of the host machine? Tell me one name. Chitti, okay. Chitti machine. What is that? Chitti machine. Okay, no problem. So what you did here? So hostname got set or not? What's the command to set the hostname? Tell me without looking. Hostname ctl. Set the hostname. Chitti machine. Okay, now you have set the hostname. If you want to see what is the hostname, what's the command? Hostname again. Now what is the hostname here? Chitti machine. Now here, sir, I want to, here you see IP hyphen some. This is the machine name. Is it good to be that? No. If you just use sudo hyphen I, what's that? You got Chitti machine there? Yes or no? Do you see this here? Previously it was with some nasty name. Previously it was some nasty name. Do you see? This is the name. Only shortcut it is showing here, IP hyphen. But as I've set my hostname to Chitti machine, now this machine is named as Chitti machine. Very, very important. This command will be useful in Ansible. Which one? What is that? Say that. Ansible. So what is the command to set the hostname? Say that. Hostname ctl, set hyphen hostname, and then machine name, server name. Clear? Online clear today? Is it clear enough till here? Fantastic. Okay. Now let's go to editors. Which one? Editors. If you want to edit, you know, right? So how to create a file? Multiple ways to create a file. What is that? Touch. I call it as what? File one. I can create, but do you have any data inside it? This is one way of creating the file. What is another way of creating file? Cat greater than file 2. And then this is awesome class. And then what I do? Control D. So here, if I do ls, file 2 also got created or not? So files can be created using what command? Touch command, or files can be created using what command? Cat greater than command. But please, when in an interview they ask about what is the command to create file, don't say cat. Cat mainly used to see the content of the file. What's that? Content of. So please use either touch or vi. What's that? Vi. Okay, now what we have, how many files are there in here? 2 files. Where I have content? File 2. Can you tell me how do I see the content of file 2? Cat and then file 2. I see it. Now I want to edit this file. What's that? Edit this file. I want to edit this file. What's the command to editor? Vi. Say that. Vi is the editor. You can use vi also, vim also. Vim, no. Vim, vi also, or else vim also. My personal favorite is vi. And from now on, your also favorite is vi. You can use vi also, nano also. Which one? Nano. So that's fine. Nano is for beginners. Are you a beginner? With Riyas, you are not beginner. You are expert level. So here, let's not use nano. Let's use which one? Vi. And which file you are editing? File 2. Enter. Do you see this one here? We already have this is awesome class. Okay, now. Yes, correct. Now we have here 3 modes. How many modes are there? Sir, why can't we use cat file 2 as we used it to create file? Yes, we can use. See that? I'm saying, can't we use cat greater than symbol to create file? Yes, but that is rarely used in real time. Real time people tell me, if you want to create a file, what is the command that we always use? Vi in real time. Which one we use? Vi. So this touch, these peelings, all these things, touchings is not good. But if you want to touch it, your wish. But here mostly what we see now here, we use vi command. Which command? Vi. Okay, now how many modes are there? 3 modes. What's that? How many modes are there in vi editor? 3 modes. Say that. Command mode. Say that with me. Command modes, insert mode, save and exit mode. What are the 3 modes? So here in vi, I say one is command mode, next insert mode, and next insert mode, and next is save and exit mode. So we have 3 modes here. So whenever you go inside it, by default it will be in command mode. By default it is in the command. It is readily available now. Tell me, Mr. User, how I can help you? Command. You need to give the command. So you need to edit the file or not. So by default, it is in command mode. Now you need to go to which mode? Insert mode. So you need to press what? Sorry, press what? I. Press what here? I. Press I. Got happy what? Right? So press I. So press I. So now you can use this arrow marks and then hit enter and start writing it. Right? This is AWS class. This is Linux class. This is DevOps class. This is Reaser. Right? And you are all my awesome students. Right? Intelligent students. Right? Like this, I can keep on writing or not. So now once you are done with this writing, now again you need to what? Save it. So what is the last mode? Save and exit mode. So firstly, initially you are in which mode? Command mode. Then what you did? Insert mode. Now finally what you need to do? Save it. If you want to save, press escape. What do you need to do? Escape and colon. Whatever you're writing, save, quit it forcefully. You can just only do also. We have habituated with the exclamation also. So you're forcefully saving it. Enter. Now I want to see the content of the file. What's the command? What's the command to see the content of the file? Content cat. Content cat. So cat, which one? File 2. I have data. Understand? Everyone? Okay, now you tell me. How to edit the file again? VI and then file 2. Now in which mode? I go to insert mode. Come down. I have added nasty things. I have added nasty things. What I need to do? Do I need to save this? If you don't want to save, just colon Q exclamation. Don't save it. W for save. If you don't want to save, what do you need to do? Q and then enter. Now if you do cat file 2, do you see the data there? No. Getting it? Okay, again, let's go and edit. VI file 2. So many big. What should I write? Go to insert mode. This is Apple. This is orange. And let's take some data. Give some data, guys, online. About what's that? Okay, so let's say a lot of things here. Oh, yes, there is a legend of narration. Thank you, Tamil. I'll remember you. So and then paste it. So it is too much of what? Okay, so I have some data here, right? And then go to insert mode. Enter. Right. I just replicating that. I have a lot of data inside it. Enter. 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 I want to keep it full. Okay. Okay, see, so I have a lot of data here. A little bit more. I want to fill this. Okay, assume that you have a lot of data like this. Yeah, I'll tell the shortcuts. We can. Sure. See. Okay, now we have data. How to save? Saved or not? Now again, I'm editing file 2. I have a lot of data. Inside this, there is a first thing called gg. Say that. So if you are in command mode, so if you put gg, you will be in the. Where is my cursor? Can you see? Okay, you put gg. See, do you see my cursor? Where is my cursor? Here. And OS is there, no? And OS is the software. My cursor is where? Here. But assume that in your VI, it's a big file. You want to go to the top. So what's the command you use? gg. See, if I use gg, it will go to top. What's the command here? gg. And if I use shift G, say that, it will come to bottom. Do you see where is my cursor now? Kaiba. See bottom. Do you see in the bottom? Do you see the bottom here? If I go top, gg. If you want to come down, shift G. You getting it? So if I now I'm going top gg, and if I want to go 10th line here, so I put 10 gg. 10 gg. So where is my line? Do you understand? Do you able to see my cursor? Yeah, correct. Right. So and also if you want to go to the 10th line here, you can go like this also. How? Colon and then put the 10. Getting? These are all shortcuts. Generally we don't use it, but as I want to teach you everything, I'm teaching it. So generally in real time, what we do? We use the what? This arrow marker. Bottom to down we use arrow. Yes or no? My experienced people. We don't use it this, but as I want to show my skills, right? Commanding skills, for that reason I'm showing you. But in general, we'll be going with what arrow markers only. But okay, fine. Now I have this physical resources is there, no? Physical resources that to do the one something is there. I want to copy that line. This is important. Let's say in your command, in your Linux, in the VI, there will be one line of code where you need to copy the same thing. So here we use YY. What's that? YY. Say that. YY. And then come down and press P. What's that? You see one more line got printed or not? See two lines got printed. Again P. You see again P. How many ever you want to use, you can use it. CP command. You cannot. This is Linux, not Windows. Copy here and paste it, and then there no. So you need to use CP command. Everything is command based here. Okay. So guys, now let's say I'm in top. I want to copy 4 lines at a time. I want to copy 4 lines. So here, what do you need to do? Put the number 4 YY. What's that? 4 YY. So and then wherever you want, come down and say P. See that the 4 got pasted or not this 4. So like this, I have written to come down GG whatever you want. So you just go ahead and then use it. And another important thing here is searching. What's that? Search. Let's say here, where is Riaz sir? Here in this. If you want to search, colon / and you put Riaz. There's no Riaz. Capital. Do you see that? Where is the cursor? Is Riaz. So this is also correct. Exactly. So if you want to delete the lines also, no. Okay, let me go and delete the lines. Okay, first line I need to delete it. What's the command to delete? DD. Say that. Copy. YY. Delete. DD. Say that. I want to delete the first line. What I need to press? DD. Second line. DD. Third line. DD. Whichever you want to delete. But now you want to delete 10 lines. Press 10 DD. Product gone. Understood? So I don't want to play this anymore. So you can play by yourself. So I have just given you all these things here, right? Let's say here, I'm inserting. Instead of saying here, awesome, this is awesome class or not? But mistakenly, I put this is worst class. Sorry. What I need to redo it or not? Undo it or not? So press U. What's that? U. Press U. So if you press U, it will be, it's like undo option. What's another? Undo option. Is it clear here? So U for what purpose? Undo. Guys, clear? So we are missing. This is Riaz, sir. Okay. Now, I need to keep that my name now. Okay, fine. So all right, is it clear now? Clear everyone on the VI? Everyone? Super CC? Yes, put the cursor there and then delete Shivan. Shravani, sorry. Okay, no. Super CC. Very good. Yeah. Oh. Yes, I'll talk about that, Akhil. Okay, so now let's use another very important command. We call it as grep command. What's that? Grep. Generally, what is the meaning of grep? Grep it. That is grab. Grep. Here we call it as what? Grep. So grep meaning in that file, what exactly that you need, you can go. It's like a search. It's like a search. Okay, now we have file 2, right? In that file 2, you want to search what? Riaz, sir. Riaz word is there or not in that file, we need to know. So what's the command that we use? Grep. What do you want to search? Riaz. In which file? File 2. Okay, now let's say for example, I do cat. Cat file 2. Can you tell me which one will? Companies is there, no? Companies is there, connected is there, wheels are there, right? Unclear. Now tell me, should we search what? In the grep companies, was that? Companies do have file 2. So remember, this is very, very important command. Which command? Grep. Grep will not be used only for the files. You can use anywhere. You can remember in our last class I used the pipe symbol. Pipe. If you want to connect two different commands, in between what we use? Pipe. So using pipe, we will use this grep commands a lot. We'll see. But what is the command to search? Grep. Say that. What's the command to search here? Grep. Okay. Understood grep here? Please remember, grep is very powerful command. We'll go and use that grep. Grep, the word, and then what's that? File name. If you type Riaz input, it will not work now. Grep was that word and then file name. So now here she's asking grep Riaz and then file 2. Do we have Riaz? Line X is case sensitive. Remember, line X is here case sensitive. It will not work. Exactly what you have there, you need to put it. Okay, okay. So there is a concept called, most of the people doesn't know this, but I'm just telling you. There is a command called script. What's that? There's a command called script. Let's say I'm the senior guy, and you are sitting with me and then learning the commands. What I'm doing, you're sitting and learning the commands. Script command is used to record things. Script command is used for what purpose? Because I personally use this in my office, where when I'm showing what my junior will do, he will write in the book or not. So will he write or will he keep on watching me? He should watch what I'm doing or not, or will he be busy writing? No, right? So what I do is I write here script. What I do here, I script. That meaning recording started. Here I'll list this. I'll create mkdr hello, right? And then I do ls minus ltr, and I copy file 2 to file 4. I clear it. I do all operations or not, and do control D. What happened here? Exit happened or not? So whatever the commands that I have showed you, everything is recorded. If you do ls, do you see this file called TypeScript? And if you do cat TypeScript, so cat and then TypeScript, it is recorded, script done. It is recorded. So let's rm minus rf, which one? TypeScript. I'm removing it and I'm doing it again. What's the command? Just a script. And I do ls, right? Ls minus al, etc. And what I do control D. And it says what? Script done. So if I do cat, what's that? TypeScript. Do you see this? Whatever I have shown here, cat TypeScript. See, I have used these commands. All the commands I have used, ls minus. So it's just like what purpose? Recording purpose. So this will be used mostly for real-time experienced people. So if you are whatever the commands that you are listing, and if you want to use that commands to your juniors, use the command called script. Tell me honestly, online experience, do you know this command? Honestly, to tell experienced people. See, right? So it's very important and it's very useful in the real time, right? Good enough. So next one here is alias. Say that. What is that? Alias. Guys, I'm going slowly one by one because you have the recording. Using this recording one by one, you can practice it. So alias meaning what in general? Another name. Alias meaning here, another name. So in order to do, list all the hidden files. What's the command that you use? ls minus al. Correct? I am very lazy. I don't want to type ls minus al. I don't want to type. I want to type l. That's it. I want to type l. If I put l, will it be l? I'm very lazy. And also I want to be very fast. I don't have that much time. One single comments I want to. And then for that, what you need to do, you can create alias. So what's the command here? Say alias. What do you want to type? L. And then which command that you want to use? ls minus al. ls minus al, you are setting alias to what letter? L. Just enter. Now what I do? L. Do I need to put ls minus al? Lazy. Huh? Yes, of course. Right? So ls here. So first time you need to do it definitely. But thing is here, if you want, but many people, there are so many people I saw in real time. They hate Windows. There are people like this. Whatever they do, their home also have Linux machines. They work on Linux machines. They do everything on Linux machines. Experienced people, yes or no? There are few people they like Linux a lot. So if they want to do fatafat, what they do, they create aliases for it. Yell, tak. So everything for alias you can use it. Okay. So no, it will be gone, right? Okay. So what is the command to create an over here? Next one is alias. Alias, for example, L is equal to which one? Ls. Guys, this command can be anything or not? This command can be anything. Okay, fine. Now is this clear here, everyone? Online? So here quickly, do you understand what is the command to get the help of the command? ls hyphen help or man ls. So do you understand going back to multiple directories? And what is the command to see the IP address? Hostname minus I. What's the command to see the name of the server? Hostname. And what is the command to set the hostname? Hostname ctl set hyphen hostname, whichever the machine name. And also we have learned vi. How many modes we have? 3 modes. What are those? Command mode, insert mode, save and exit mode. And you all understood about the vi inside it. And also which is the command to search any particular word? Grep. What's that? Grep. And if you want to record whatever that you are doing, script. And if you are lazy and you want to create your own alias. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we'll go slowly. Ch mode is for changing the permissions. We'll go later. Okay. Next is let's talk about zipping. What's that? We have a habit of right click and zip it or not. So if you have multiple files and if you want to zip it, so we can use that zip command. So what's the command? Gzip. Say that. Say that everyone. Gzip. So gzip hyphen k and then you need to put the file. Let's say what's the file? File 2 we have data inside it or not. So file 2 is, remember, gzip is only to zip the files, not directories. In real time, many people will get confused. Gzip is used only for files, not for directories. So now I'm using hyphen k. Hyphen k represent keep the original file. So okay, gzip hyphen k file 2. You see file 2.zip file got created or not? Yes or no? You see file 2.zip file got created. So file 2 it got zipped. So if you do ls minus ltr, so what is this file 2 here? How much size it is? 845. So KB and here it is 440. Exactly half or not? So we have zipping. When you zip, what will happen? It will compress it or not? So if you want to share the files and you can use here gzip. So Chandan hyphen k represent here. It will keep the original file and then zip it. Right? Very good. So now I want to unzip it, guys. So I have received the zip file 2.zip. I like to unzip it or not? So what's the command? Gunzip. What's that? Gunzip. So okay, file. I already have this file 2 or not? What first I need to remove that because I need to extract this or not? So how to remove the file 2? rm minus rf file 2. Okay, now what's the command to unzip? Gunzip, say that. Gunzip. Which one? File 2 dot. And I have my file 2 now here. And this file is gaib or not? Understood? How to zip, unzip the files here? Online? Fantastic. So here I'm writing, what's the next thing here we have learned? What's that? What's that? Gzip. And then gunzip. So gzip. So gzip is for to zip only files. Now, sir, now I want to zip the directories. There is a directory called here. What's the directory that we have here? Hello. I want to, in hello, let's say for example, let's go inside it. Hello. Do you have any files here? No. Let's create some file. Touch, Python. How many you want? 10. How many files got created here? 10. How to go back to the directory? cd.ls. Okay, clear. So here, what is the directory that I have here? Hello. Now I want to zip this directory. I want to zip this directory. What's the command? We use tar. Say that. Tar is very famous. Please understand. Tar. What is that? You are compressing -c, compressing this file. Tar -czf. Say that. Tar -c, compressing the file. czf, compressing the file. So hyphen, and which one you need to compress here? Hello dot tar dot zz is the, you need to use this syntax. And which file, which directory? Hello directory. Enter. If you do see this here, got zip or not? What's the command? Say that. Tar -czf and how you want to zip it and then directory name. Clear? Now you have zipped this, and also in Linux we call this tarball. What's that? Tarball. What we call tarball, we say. Dot tars will be there. So if you want to untar this, what is the command? So if you want to untar hello directory, will get created again or not? So what I need to do first, I need to delete this file or not? This is the directory. What's the command to delete the directory? rm minus rf hello. Okay, now I have hello.tar.zip. We need to untar it. So what's the command here? Say that. Tar, say that. Hyphen xzf. Say that. Hyphen xzf. Xzf meaning here meaning extracting. What's that here? Extracting the file. Which one you are extracting? Test. Sorry. Hello dot tar.zip. Enter. If I do ls, do you see my hello directory got created again? Now everyone understood? What is the command to zip the files? Zip. Gzip. Which one? Gzip. And if you want to compress multiple directories, what's the command that we use? Tar. Say that. Say that. Tar. What's the full command? Tar hyphen czf. And if you want to extract, tar minus xzf. Here. Online is this clear here, everyone? So here what we use? Tar hyphen czf. And again, tar hyphen xzf. Nice. Guys, easy or not? Okay, so we have been doing all these things. Okay, now let's go to a nice another one. We call it a sed. Say that. Very important, and we use a lot here. What's this here? Everyone say sed. Sed meaning stream editor. Say that. Stream editor. Say that. Stream editor. So sed is, let's say for example, I am downloading one Excel sheet because I need to have some data. If I want to have data, some sample download, we need to see will be download or not. Okay, so very important. There is a command to download files from internet. Wget. Remember we learned this in AWS CLI. Right? Wget. So what's the command here, Nana? Wget. So this is the URL that I'm pasting. Listen carefully. What I'm downloading here? Zip file. What I'm downloading? Sir, why are you putting this URL? I'm downloading some zip file from internet. What's the command to download? Again, enter. Ooh, okay. Tell me what is the error here? That meaning what? If I get this command not found, that means what is the meaning? Package is not installed. Try to use the terminology. Right? What is that? Package is not installed. Which package? Wget. So how to install the package? First, whenever you get an errors like this, read error and fix it. So -y, which one? Wget. So I need to use the same. You use up arrow. What's that? If you use up arrow, you'll see the whatever you have ran before, you will get it here. And you see zip file now. Oh, it's downloaded or not? Okay, I'm clearing for you. If I do ls, oh, do you see this big zip file? Is it good to have that nasty name? Is it good to have this nasty name? Now you tell me the command how to rename that zip file. What is the command to rename? MV. Which one? Move. Say that. Move. Online, very good. My offline, they're thinking too much. What is that? Move. Say that. Move. Tell me the command. MV. Which one? Read this. Put tab. Don't write, okay? Just put E and then tab. Don't say E38, EAF. So put it here. And you rename to what? Give some nice name, no? I call it as okay, DevOps.zip. Oh, do you see? It got renamed to my, so that nasty name got gone or not? Okay, fine. Clear. Now realize I have DevOps.zip file now. Now tell me how to unzip it. Gunzip. Which one? DevOps.zip. What it says? What is it? Unzip. What is that? Unzip DevOps. DevOps.zip file, right? So here we need to unzip. What's the command? Unzip. So yum install. Let's see. Unzip is there. Okay. And then what we need to do? Unzip. Which one? DevOps. Oh, then do you see this? What's the command that I have used? Unzip. So, but unzip was there? No. For that reason, I have installed unzip. Simple as that. Now, do you see? If I unzip, it created a very bad directory. What I need to do? Rename. Command mv. Which one? AC tab 2. Which one? Should I go with DevOps? Now rename to DevOps or not? Go inside DevOps. CD DevOps. If I do ls, what is to get that employees.csv file is a thing that we did. But why I choose this? Because we have introduced so many commands inside it or not. So I made your brain to think what commands that we need to use to make it proper for you. What I did first, I downloaded. Which is the command that you used? Download. Duplicate. And I downloaded it, but it got an error. Duplicate not found. What you did? Installed. These are all troubleshooting skills. And you download it. Once you download it, what will happen? It created a big name. And do you like to give a name? So you rename. What's the command to rename? MV, and then the big one to your nice name. And then you have zip file is there. What do you do to unzip it? So when you put the unzip command not found, what you did again? Install my unzip, and you unzip again. It created a big directory. Again, what you did? Move to the nice name. You went inside, and what you have here? Employee.csv file. If I want to see the content of the file, what do we do? Cat employee.csv. Oh, do you see a lot of content here? So we can play with this content. What is it here? Employee ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, hire date, job. All these things are there or not? These are all the data that we have. Assume that I have the data. So what is the first line that we have? Donald, right? Donald. Okay. Now, this set command, if I want to, guys, you can use this. See, set-n. If you want to print the lines from 7 to 14, some lines if you want to print it, what's the command that you use? Set-n 7, 14p. That meaning from 7th line to 14, it will print. Let's put sed-n. Say that sed-n. Which one are in comma here? Which line? 7 to which one? 14. If you want to print it. Which file? File name employee.csv. You see, I got only this. If you want to print only few lines, and you can use head also here. You can use multiple things. You can use. You can use head also. Okay, but set command mostly we use here in real time. In real time is to replace some file, some names. Let's say there is a Donald, right? What's that? Let's use head -n. Which one? 5 employee. So I'll clear for you. I got here 5. Which one here we have? I don't want Donald. In this file, I assume there are so many Donalds are there. I want to replace all these Donalds to Riaz. Very, very important. Replace command. In what we do in our Windows, you have file inside. You have so many Donalds. If you want to replace, what you do? Control F, and you'll replace or not? Yes or no? But here, what is the command that we use here? Sed command. What command? Sed. And you see this here. I want to rename Donald to Riaz, right? So simply say that sed -i. Which one? -i in bracket. What you are replacing? String. What's that? String slash. What you want to replace? Donald. To where? To Riaz. That's it. Which file? Enter. So here, some syntax. Word 1 slash word 2. Correct only, no? Did I miss anything here? What is that? Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, so here what did I put here? Another slash. So do you see this here? If I do now head, which one? -n. How many? 5. And the Donald is replaced with? Yes. So if you want to replace with globally the entire file, then you need to use what? /g. What is the command here? /g. And if you want to replace multiple files, you can use this here. This is very, very important because I'll be using this in Tomcat. Say that when I'm teaching you Tomcat. Oh my God, it's 9/7, yeah? I didn't sorry, time. Okay, we'll wind up slowly. Guys, online. Everyone interestingly listening. Linux classes, interestingly listening is very nice, yeah? Right. Okay, fine. So here, let's say for example here, what is this here? Suppose if you want to replace a line, let's say I want to replace which line, first line is there. And what is the first line here? Head -n. How many? 5 lines. So what is the first line here? 198. Yes, I don't want all these things. I want to replace with something else. So what's the command that we use here? Sed-i. Which one? And then in single quotes, which line? First line, first column here, and then I say goodbye. And then employee. And if I run before one, you see the first line here it is mentioned as, sorry, not replace, it will add a new line. Goodbye. You see? It not replace, it will add a new line. Yeah, Ashish. Okay, fine. So you understand now? So set command is used to what? To print or to replace the files. This will be very important. I'll be stopping here. Okay. So you all understood here? So here I'll stop it now. Sorry for that. So here we use set. Set is for to replace quotes. Is it clear everyone? So here we have used only few commands. So you will get the recordings for this, and please practice all these things. But you understand? Any questions?